Okay, so it is officially time for episode 4 of my series, Generational Hate, where I talk about celebrities that I hate and why, because it's about generational hate. And today, we get on Whoopi Goldberg's ass because fuck Whoopi Goldberg. Let's just get into it. So, one of the main reasons why I hate Whoopi Goldberg is this right here, defending using blackface. Goldberg dated Ted Danson in 1993. During this time, Danson came out in blackface during her Friars Club ropes in 1993. According to the Associated Press coverage at the time, multiple people got offended and left. And I think it said somewhere that I read that she was helping him come up with the jokes for this, but as a black person, why do you think it's funny for a white person to be in blackface with the history about that and all the racism? Like, why the fuck do you think that's funny? Why are you putting jokes together for him? This is one of the top reasons why I hate Whoopi Goldberg, because why like Whoopi, I was like wondering, why does she go by it? And I looked it up, and sure enough, she literally named herself after it, after the whoopee cushion. Out of every name you could have given yourself, you picked to name yourself after a fucking whoopee cushion. It's a joke. I'm sorry. Like, it irritates me, and people told me her real name is Karen. Of course it is. She is a Karen that fits the bull, but going by Whoopi is crazy. I'm sorry. And people said she's a comedian or whatever. I don't care. I just hate it objectively. That's what you choose to go by and put your professional name on. It doesn't sit right with me. I'm sorry. Next up, and this is a big one, so it's about the Holocaust. So it says, on January 31st, 2022 episode of The View, while discussing a Tennessee schools district banned a Pulitzer Prize winning graphic novel Mouse about a Holocaust survivor, Goldberg argued that the genocide, which killed over 6 million Jewish people, was not about race, but about man's inhumanity to man. Other co-hosts disagreed. Well, it's about white supremacy. That's what it's about. Political strategist Anna Navarro replied, it's about going after Jews. And yeah, that's the slur. And then it says, but Goldberg doubled down. But these are two groups of white people, she said. Joy Behar noted that Nazis consider the Jewish people to be a different race. Loriana Rez, executive director of Watchdog Group Stop Anti-Semitism, called Whoopi Goldberg's comments reprehensible. Goldberg's remarks were slammed and led to a 2-week suspension from the show. And why the fuck do they keep letting her back on the show? She's been suspended multiple times, I believe, or she's got backlash multiple times. I don't know why she still keeps getting to be let on the show, but that's a whole different conversation. And I didn't really care for this. Whoopi Goldberg defends Harrison Bucker's controversial commencement speech. These are his beliefs. And so basically in his speech, he was kind of just saying like women are to be homemakers and stuff like that. And it seemed like he was discouraging them from getting in the workforce. And that's basically the gist of it. But he can go to hell. And she was talking about he has a right to say whatever bullshit. And I don't agree with it. I disagree with it. He can go to hell. I hate that man. Okay, the next one, this is crazy. It says appearing to justify domestic abuse. It says in 2014, when NFL player Ray Rice has a domestic violence scandal in which he was caught on camera abusing his wife, Janae Palmer, Goldberg commented, don't be surprised if you hit a man, he hits you back, adding that she knew she would catch a lot of hell for that remark. If you make the choice as a woman who is 4'3" and you decide to hit a guy who is 6 foot tall and you're the last thing you want, that doesn't even make any sense. He wants to deal with that day and he hits you back, you cannot be surprised. That's an awful thing to say. If you saw that video, I believe it was like an elevator or something like that. Like, that was so fucked up. And Ray Rice can go to hell. And I believe the Ravens honored him and stuff like that afterwards. And I think people say he's reformed. I don't give a fuck. He should never be honored in any platform. I don't care that she stayed with him. That was a horrible thing to do to somebody. And to justify his behavior, disgusting himself. And this is one of the worst ones. Defending Bill Cosby. In July 2015, Goldberg defended Bill Cosby and declared him innocent until proven guilty when there were multiple accusations of sexual assault against a comedian. Former The View co-host Rosie O'Donnell has since revealed that she and Goldberg clashed about Cosby. You know, Bill Cosby was a big topic and I want to discuss Bill Cosby, and Whoopi did not. O'Donnell said on Now One with Brooke Shields, Cosby was accused by more than 60 women of sexual assault in 2018. He was convicted of drugging and molesting Andrea Constand in 2004, but was released just 3 years later due to a technicality. So yeah, I remember when this stuff came out, and don't you remember that Time article that they did? I think it was over 30 women sitting down and sharing their stories, and you know, they're brave for coming out and everything. But when you have that many people accusing you of doing something, you did it. To defend that is bullshit. I'm sorry. And this is one that I just now found out about, but it says Whoopi Goldberg is clearing the air about a controversial remark about Mariah Carey. So basically, they showed a clip from Mariah's Heartbreaker video, right? And then the other host was marveling about it, talking about it was 20 years ago. Can you believe that? And then Goldberg said 20 bodies ago. Like, why would you say that? Like, that's so fucked up to say, looking the way that you look. Like, fuck Whoopi Goldberg, okay? And then here's another thing is every year Darlene Love comes to sing her song Christmas Baby Please Come Home, and she introducing her talking about the real Queen of Christmas. And one of the years that Darlene Love came to say that, she sounded like fucking shit. I do want to say that. Fuck Darlene Love and fuck Brenda Lee while I'm at it. I don't like either of them, but that's a whole thing because they shade Mariah. That's why I don't like them. Okay, so that's a whole different issue. But yeah, she's talking about the real Queen of Christmas is no. Everyone knows Mariah is the Queen of Christmas. Darlene Love thinks that she should have it because her song released 30 years earlier. We don't give a fuck. Does your song go #1 every year? Well, no. know, so we don't give a fuck. Okay, shading Mariah Carey on multiple occasions, Whoopi Goldberg going to hell. If you know one thing about me, Mariah's my favorite artist of all time. I don't tolerate Mariah Carey slander, okay? So in conclusion, fuck Whoopi Goldberg. Honestly, I don't know why, but just this past week, every time I think of Whoopi Goldberg, it just pisses me off. Whoopi Goldberg just pisses me off. All these controversial comments on The View and other things that she said and just her demeanor, it irritates me. The only thing that I can give her was Sister Act 2 and she's the EGOT, okay? And I still don't like her as a person. I still don't like her as a person. Fuck Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg can go to hell. I'm starting to miss my words because she irritates me. She irritates me. But yes, that's going to be episode 4 of my generational hate series because it's about generational hate. Let me know who you want me to do in the series next and everything. I have a whole list of people that I want to do, but you know, throw your hat in the ring. But let me know what you think of Whoopi Goldberg, but she can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. This was past due.